Yesterday's price ain't
It's
today's
not
price.
today's price. Pointing on that boy. Yesterday's price is not today's price. His price I'm talking about.
All right, guys, check it out. Today, I'm here in Miami Beach, and we're gonna go through a full body workout using only bands. Let's get into it. So what we're gonna utilize is Elite FCS bands, and you don't have to use Elite FCS, I just like them, but you're gonna use a mini band, you're gonna use a light band, and you're also gonna use a heavy band. All right, so we're gonna use all three of these bands and work through all planes of motion, right? So we're gonna do a push movement, we're gonna do a pull movement, we're gonna do a hinge movement, and we're gonna do a squat movement. All right, so we're gonna use these bands to acquire more tension, and you're also gonna get that accommodation, so accommodated resistance. You're gonna get more tension at the top of the movement, so you get that constant tension throughout the entire range. All right, so very easy to do. All you need is 3 bands and some space like I have here on the beach. Let's do it. All right, guys, so the first one we're gonna do is a squat movement, and we're gonna use the heavy band to do so. What you wanna do is you wanna take that same shoulder width position, right, for every movement. You're gonna do that with a hinge and a squat. And from there, you're just gonna go ahead, take the band, wrap it over, make sure that the band is nice and tight and locked in. You're not rounded forward, you're getting a good chest high. Then from there, you're gonna go ahead, take your squat, come down, and then come back up. All right, so the sets and reps for this, we are gonna do higher sets, higher reps. So we're gonna go actually 10 sets of 10 repetitions. You're gonna do that every minute on the minute. We're gonna do that with every exercise. So you have 4 distinct exercises. We're gonna do the squat, 10 sets of 10. We're gonna do the hinge or deadlift, or you could call it an RDL, for 10 sets of 10, every minute on the minute. We're gonna do a push-up with band tension, 10 sets of 10. That's gonna be tough. And then we're gonna finish off with rows with the band, bent over, 10 sets of 10. You're getting a huge amount of work done in a short amount of time. So here we go. Going on set 2. So essentially what we're doing is 100 reps. You're doing 400 reps in total for the entire session. The rest periods in between the 10 sets of 10. So once you go ahead and transition into the next exercise, you're gonna take a 1 to 2 minute break. So very minimal break because the load isn't as high. We're going high volume, and so we can still produce force rapidly. We're still getting that band tension. That helps too as well. You're getting some cardio out of it, right? So you're getting a little bit of a fat burning effect. You get a metabolic release. And again, you're also taxing the muscles too as well. All right, guys, so now we're gonna move on to the push-up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the mini band and we're gonna wrap it underneath and grab here. So when you push up, right, that band's getting resistance, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and flare my elbows out a little bit here. I'm not gonna keep it super tight, and I'm not going so wide. So I said this in the past, for push-ups, you wanna look like, when I'm looking down, you should be able to see an arrow, right, with your elbows and your back. All right, so again, same concept, 10 sets of 10, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the hinge or the RDL. So you're gonna take the light band and we're gonna step inside. So you're gonna make the band, double it up, grab the band, get a shoulder width position. The lower you grab it, the more tension you're gonna get. So we're gonna grab low, and then from there, I'm gonna go ahead, arch to the back, lats tight, abs on, and then drive my hips through. Now I'm not focused on pulling back like this. The goal is when I get to the extension, I'm just gonna go ahead and pelvic tilt. So I'm gonna get that pelvic tilt, I'm gonna squeeze my butt basically, squeeze my glutes and lock everything out. So it is more of a hinge into that posterior pelvic tilt. So here, then you go anterior pelvic or just hinge back and then pull back in. That's it, here we go. If you do this the right way, you'll feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes like crazy. We're keeping that constant tension. It's a shorter range of motion too as well. But the goal really is to stimulate the hamstrings and the glutes with that hinge position. All right guys, so we did the squat movement, we did the hinge movement, we did the push-up movement or the press movement. Now we're gonna move on to a row variation with the mini band. For the most part, the goal is always to maintain your tempo and also maintain your form. So you can go heavier if you need to or if you can, but you do wanna make sure that you're maintaining a solid level of form. The concentric can be explosive, but the eccentric needs to be slowed down. So you're having a slower eccentric to help with that muscle damage, to help with muscle building. You're also gonna get a fat burning effect from it too as well. All right, here we go. So with this, step on the band, same shoulder width position, right? The wider you step, the tighter the band, the more resistance you're gonna get. So again, I'm gonna get in that same hinge position like I did with the RDL, and then I'm just gonna roll up and back down, back down. Again, we take about 45 to 50 seconds rest because we're going every minute on the minute. Since I got the ocean there, we'll go run in and cool off and wash this sand off real quick. School of fish everywhere. Well, I better get used to it. I got a 1,500 meter swim in open ocean water in a few months. So I better get used to that. All right, so it's hot. I feel good cooling off. Now I'm gonna go ahead, drink some Element, finish off the video, let's do it. All right guys, so there you have it. Simple to do, simple to have, I guess. You would have 3 bands from Elite FTS or any type of band company or equipment company. Jumped into the water, felt good. Honestly, I haven't seen Miami Beach, the ocean, look that clear and also that calm in a while. So I had to go ahead and take a swim for a little bit. But now I'm gonna go ahead, get out of the salt water and put some more salt in my water. All right, so I have Element here. Again, Element has been hooking me up. They sponsored the video, but the great thing about it is that I've already been using Element. You have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, right? There's 200 milligrams of potassium and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Now, if you want to get your hands on a free box, just click the link down below. All you have to pay for is shipping. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish this off. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification, hit the like button. If you wanna see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments down below. Let me stand up real quick. See you again next time, peace.